them where they are. They do not spread beyond these areas. Basically, the types that we have.
Okay, so what are the signs and symptoms that one could actually see to detect that there could be a case of breast cancer?
Okay, well, the most significant, which is the most common one a lot of people seem to look out for or even see, is like the thickening of the tissues of the breast, which we call the breast lump. That's why usually we tell women to examine their breasts regularly themselves, because usually we say, you will be the first person to know if there's anything wrong with your body. So if there's any kind of thickening or lump in the breast and in the armpits. A lot of people, I know a lot of people probably don't know that your breast extends as far as your armpit.
I didn't know until recently too.
Yeah.
I think it was even on this program I asked the question.
Because when women are breastfeeding and their breast is engorged, their armpits are engorged. That's a sign that it extends into the armpit.
Really?
Which is why when you're looking out for these lumps, you don't check only the breast, you check the
armpit as well.
Because the breast extends into the armpit. So when you feel this lump in the breast or the armpit, suspicious, you need to go for further examination. Then if there's any abnormal appearance of the breast, either it's red, it is swollen, it is scaling, it is peeling, there's a rash, you need to be a bit suspicious. Another thing again is if there's any kind of, from the nipple, you press the nipple, any kind of discharge, like pus-like discharge or anything bloody, is very suspicious. And then the appearance of the nipple, if it's suddenly the nipple turns inwards, or there's a rash around the nipple, you need to be very careful. We need to check that out. And then the size, we know normally the breasts, most people, they have different sizes, but you need to be, you know when the size is abnormally larger than usual, then you're a bit more suspicious that, oh, there's something happening here. Those are the things you need to really look out for.
Wow. It's a whole lot. All right, let's look at the different stages, you know, of breast cancer.
Yeah. Well, the stages are very important because it helps you to diagnose. It helps you also to know how to treat. So usually we have from stages 0 to 4.
Okay.
The stage 0 is basically that you have it. It is still from the site. Remember I mentioned the ductus? Exactly. It is still where it was formed.
It's not spread.
It hasn't spread at all. Now when you talk about, you notice the lump, and the lump, you feel it and you measure it, and it is less than 2 cm. You feel it either in the breast or in the armpit. That is a stage 1 breast cancer.
Okay.
Now when the lump is between the size of 2 and 5 cm, either in the breast or in the armpits, we call them the lymph nodes, let me put it that way. But it's easier for people to just say the armpits. In the lymph nodes, then you're talking about a stage 2. When it is now between, sorry, that is a stage 2, yeah. When it is now more than 5 cm, then you're talking about a stage 3 breast cancer. But in a situation where the cancer has spread to other parts of the body, that is, you're seeing the cancer cells maybe in the liver, seeing the lungs, seeing in the abdomen, now that is a stage 4 breast cancer. That means it's metastasized beyond the breast.
Okay.
That is a stage 4.
Well, it's still Galaxy today, and we are indeed looking at breast cancer, trying to enlighten you about the causes and the risk factors, and of course signs and symptoms, and the various classes. Let us go straight to Ibadan very quickly. We are being joined by Juliet Ogbogo. She's the National President and Breast Cancer Association of Nigeria. Good morning to you, Madam Ogbogo. I know your organization does a whole lot of sensitization as regards breast cancer in Nigeria. Tell us, most often times, when do people, present, in your interactions with them? Is it at the early stages or the late stages?
It depends on individuals. Some present at the early stage, but majority in Nigeria present at the very late stage. That is stage 4. They present late, and at that stage, nothing much could be done by specialists. So that is the case. Some present at stage 2, like the doctor said, stage 3, but majority present very late. Early detection is always the best. We encourage women to always check their breast. Breast self-examination is very, very important, very important. But people don't pay attention to all we have been saying. So early detection saves lives.
So Bogo, let me quickly ask, as for how all the work you've been doing in terms of awareness of what breast cancer is and how women can actually quickly nip this early, how has that actually helped in reducing the incidence rate, you know, of breast cancer, particularly in Nigeria? And second of all, October, which is the month we're in, is the awareness month for cancer. What are your plans for awareness of breast cancer at this particular time?
This particular time, October Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have programs like Jog for Life. Jog for Life, we create fun, we let people know, we create awareness, jogging from one point to the other, and letting people know that awareness is the starting point. Once they are aware, they should be able to present early. Early detection and presentation is the key. Now, this time around, we have branches in 7 states of Nigeria. Here, Brecan Oyo State chapter, we are going for Jog for Life on the 7th of October, starting from Kito filling station to community primary school, Shasha, all around Ojo area. Creating awareness, distributing our flyers. We've invited students, we've invited women, we've invited different organizations, press, both print and media to come. I am here also to talk about breast cancer. Awareness, awareness, awareness. By next week, we are moving over to Lagos for awareness sensitization, and by October 21st, we are moving to Ondo State. We keep on moving and keep on creating enlightenment education, creating breast health awareness all over.
That breast cancer is not a death sentence, which is true. But people, from the testimonials that you've gotten about people who are actually living and who have survived breast cancer, how is it really easy, if it is that way, to cope with breast cancer?
Well, it is not too easy for them, for the survivors. One, it is very expensive to treat. Like I said, early detection and presentation is the best. People are surviving it. People who, through awareness, through early presentation, people are surviving it. And people take to their medication. But the truth is that the government has not done much in including breast cancer in the National Health Insurance Scheme. So people who come down, some people who come down with breast cancer run here and there looking for money for treatment. Now, if awareness like we are doing is well created and people know the right thing to do at the right time, they survive it. People have been surviving it. And like I said, our Jog for Life is also to showcase survivorship. People have been surviving it. People who detected early and who followed treatment. But cancer treatment plans are not functioning in our country. We have about 7 cancer treatment plans, but you see, most times they keep on breaking down for one reason or the other. And the survivors or patients will keep on asking, please, where can I go? Where do I go to carry on with my treatment? So we are still begging the government to take breast cancer treatment and control very, very important. The truth is that my organization, we don't want women to die in their productive ages. Women, you know, play a lot of parts